Hello everyone, welcome to New Wealth Japan. I'm thrilled to have you here today. This channel is dedicated to helping travelers from around the world discover and experience the very best of Japan. From ancient temples and historic castles that have stood for centuries, to the vibrant world of anime, unique Japanese souvenirs, and incredible cuisine that will tantalize your taste buds, we cover it all. Japan is a country where tradition meets innovation, where you can enjoy a traditional tea ceremony in the morning and explore cutting-edge technology districts in the afternoon. It's this beautiful contrast that makes Japan so fascinating. We're passionate about sharing hidden gems, travel tips, and cultural insights that will make your Japanese adventure unforgettable. Whether you're planning your first trip or you're a seasoned Japan traveler, we've got something special for you. I'm truly grateful that so many people from all corners of the world share this passion for Japanese culture with us. Your enthusiasm and curiosity inspire every video we create. So sit back, relax, and let's explore Japan together. Let's get started.
All right, today we're headed to Kyoto, to a place that I guarantee you've seen before, even if you didn't know its name. We are diving into the world of Fushimi Inari-taisha and its iconic, seemingly endless red gates.
Yeah, I'm talking about those pictures. You know the ones. These incredible, vibrant red corridors that just snake their way up a beautiful, forested mountain. It's an absolute dream for photographers and a must-see for anyone traveling to Japan. But here's the thing. There's so much more to this place than just the amazing visuals. There's a story here, a really deep and fascinating one that goes back more than 1,300 years. So to really get what makes this shrine so special, we're going to break it down. We're going to answer 7 key questions that'll unlock its secrets. So let's start with the most obvious question, right? The second you walk in, you are just surrounded. It's this sea of red gates. So why? Why are there so many of them?
Well, for starters, there are around 10,000 of them. Just let that number sink in for a second. 10,000. It's almost hard to believe, and that's what creates those famous tunnels that stretch for kilometers up the mountain. But believe me, every single one of them is there for a reason.
Okay, so these are called torii gates. Think of them as a doorway, marking the line between our everyday world and a sacred space. This whole tradition of donating them really took off back in the Edo period. It became a way for people to give a physical thank you when a prayer was answered, or, to wish for a little success down the line. And what's really cool is if you look closely at the back of the gates, you'll see they're all inscribed. That's the name of the person or the company that donated it and the date. So when you're walking through these paths, you're not just walking through a tunnel of wood. You are literally walking through a 400-year-old history book of people's hopes, their dreams, and their gratitude. It's amazing.
All right, question number 2. Let's talk about that color. It's so unforgettable, right? It's not just any old red paint. It's this specific, really vibrant vermilion. So what's the story behind this particular shade?
Turns out the answer is both spiritual and super practical. It's kind of like a 2-for-1 deal. On the symbolic side, this vermilion color is thought to be a powerful charm against evil forces. But practically speaking, the pigment itself, made from mercury and red earth, is an incredible wood preservative. It's been used for ages to protect the wood from rain, sun, you name it. And there's even more to it. This color has a special name, Ake. And that name ties directly to the god of this shrine. It symbolizes the life-giving power, the energy of a massive, bountiful harvest. And that idea of bounty is a theme we're going to see again and again. Okay, so we've got the gates, we've got the color. But there's another character you literally cannot miss here. They're everywhere. I'm talking about the foxes. So, what's their story? These are kitsune, the Japanese word for fox. Now, here's a really important thing to know. A lot of people think the foxes are the god, but they're not. They're actually the sacred messengers of the god, Inari. They're known as byakusan, or white foxes, and their job is to travel between our world and the divine world. And next time you're there, or even looking at pictures, pay close attention to the fox statues. You'll notice they're often holding something in their mouth, and each item has a meaning. If you see a key, that's for the rice granary they're protecting. A scroll, that represents divine wisdom. A jewel symbolizes the god's spirit, and a bundle of rice, well, that one's pretty clear, right? It's all about that big, prosperous harvest. Okay, so we've met the messengers. Now it's time to meet their boss. Let's get to the heart of it all. Who is this shrine actually for? Who is the god of Fushimi Inari? The deity is Inari-Okami. Now, Inari is the Shinto kami, that's the word for god or spirit, of some pretty essential stuff. We're talking rice, farming, sake, and business prosperity. And what's fascinating is how Inari's role has grown. It started with farmers praying for good crops, but over the centuries, it's expanded to include success in pretty much any industry you can think of.
And even the name Inari gives us a clue. It's believed to come from an old phrase, ine ga narimashita, and that just beautifully means the rice has grown. It's like a little celebration baked right into the name.
So that brings us to the question of age. We know this place is ancient, but just how ancient are we talking? Get this, the shrine was founded way back in 711. That's over 80 years before Kyoto even became the capital of Japan. It has seen it all. In fact, the whole place was burned to the ground during a massive war in the 1470s. But it came back. The main hall was rebuilt in 1499, and that huge gate you see at the entrance, that was a donation from the legendary ruler Toyotomi Hideyoshi himself in 1589.
You know, hearing about all that destruction and rebuilding, it kind of raises another big question, doesn't it? Who on earth has been paying for all of this for over 1,000 years?
The story of who funded the shrine is really a story of how Japan itself has changed. First, it was the founding family, the Hada clan. Then, it got the official backing of the emperor's court. After that, powerful samurai warlords got involved, like Hideyoshi, who made a huge donation after his mother got better from an illness he prayed about here. And today? Well, today the patrons are the thousands of regular people and big companies who donate all those torii gates, all hoping for a little success or just saying thanks.
Okay, so that brings us to our last big question. With all this ancient history, why is this place still one of the most important, most popular shrines in all of Japan today?
Well, for one thing, its reach is just massive. Fushimi Inari isn't just one shrine in Kyoto. It's the headquarters, the head shrine, for a whole network of over 30,000 other Inari shrines scattered all across Japan. 30,000!
But the real secret to why it's still so relevant is its amazing ability to adapt. Think about it. The god Inari has gone from being the protector of rice farmers to the patron saint of modern business, of startups, of anyone really who's just hoping for a little success.
There's a line from one of the shrine's own texts that I think just sums it all up perfectly. It describes Inari as a deity who feeds, clothes, and houses us, and protects us so that all of us may live with abundance and pleasure. I mean, who doesn't want that?
So Fushimi Inari is so much more than a perfect photo opportunity. It's a living timeline of a nation's hopes. So it kind of leaves you with a final thought. When you walk this ancient path, surrounded by all those wishes from the past, what prayer or what piece of gratitude will you carry with you?
And that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed exploring this part of Japan with us. If you found this video helpful or entertaining, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps us reach more travelers like you who love Japan. And here's the most important part. If you haven't already, please subscribe to New Wealth Japan and hit that notification bell. By turning on notifications, you'll be the first to know whenever we upload a new video. We post new content regularly, featuring different destinations, food experiences, and cultural insights across Japan, so you won't want to miss out. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Do you have any questions about what we covered today? Is there a specific place in Japan you'd like us to feature in an upcoming video? Maybe a particular Japanese dish you're curious about, or a cultural tradition you want to learn more about? Please share your thoughts, questions, and suggestions in the comments below. We read every single comment and your feedback helps shape our future content. Also, if you've been to Japan before, we'd love to hear about your experiences. Share your favorite memories or travel tips with our community. Let's learn from each other. Thank you so much for watching and for being part of our New Wealth Japan family. Your support means the world to us. Until next time, safe travels, and see you in the next video. Sayonara.